My name is Jona. I'm an assistant professor for accounting. I've been in Anderson for 1.5 years now. And yeah, it's great being here. I enjoy lecturing about everything in accounting. And I think that accounting is a great subject and important at all levels. My research interests are looking at emerging risks and the way that companies report about them. So by emerging risks, it's not really the sense that they are new, but what we understand about them is new. One of my papers is the first papers in accounting that looked and tried to measure climate risk at the firm level using companies' disclosures. So I used that to kind of assess the firm level exposure to climate risk, and obviously climate risk is very different across different companies in different places. So companies need to report to the market about these levels of risks and their exposure to the different types of climate risk. And the way that companies report on it matters to the valuation of the company, to the pricing of the company. Another risk that my paper is one of the first papers to look at is cybersecurity risk. So again, we look at the amount and the relevance of disclosure on cybersecurity, and we try to look at whether this can serve as a proxy for the actual level of climate risk that the company faces. And surprisingly, or maybe not, these two risks operate completely the opposite. We find that companies that report more on climate risk are actually more exposed to climate risk, or at least the market believes they are, and we can see that by the lower prices that they have. And companies that report more on cybersecurity actually have higher valuation, which seems that the market appreciates more disclosure on cybersecurity. And we try to think why that would be the case. And the best reasoning we found is that cybersecurity is something that we can actually do something about easier and less costly, right? We bring awareness to individuals. Me as a professor, I get emails from the IT department telling me how to behave and how to be cyber conscious and how not to introduce viruses and so forth to the system of the university. And same operates in companies. So we have training of individuals, of employees, and so forth. While climate risk is something that is harder to mitigate for. For companies, it's very costly to invest in different mitigation strategies to reduce climate risk, and they cannot easily move to another country or state.